Sometimes, we all reach a point where we just want to stop. You wake up tired. You've lost the spark. You start asking yourself, what's the point? But here's the truth that psychology teaches us. The moment you feel like giving up is often the moment your mind is restructuring itself for growth. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, where we explore the psychology of human strength, resilience, and purpose. Today, we're diving deep into what happens in your mind when you lose motivation, and how to rebuild it from within. Because once you understand your psychology, you'll realize, you were never weak, you were just waiting to evolve. Part 1, The Human Mind and the Myth of Constant Drive. Motivation isn't a permanent state. It's a wave, and every wave has a rise and a fall. Psychologists explain that motivation is deeply connected to dopamine, the chemical of anticipation. When you start a new goal, your brain rewards you with excitement. You can see the vision, you can feel the energy. But as the days pass, the novelty fades. Your brain doesn't get the same dopamine hit, so it whispers, stop. And that's when most people quit. But here's the paradox, the human brain also has something more powerful than dopamine. It has neuroplasticity, the ability to grow stronger every time you resist giving up. Each time you push through boredom, discomfort, or fatigue, your brain rewires itself to adapt. You're literally building mental endurance. And that's where transformation begins. Part 2, The Moment of Struggle is the moment of growth. Let me tell you something powerful from psychology. There's a concept called the edge effect. It says that real growth happens at the edge of your comfort zone, right where pain and progress meet. It's the zone most people avoid, because it's uncomfortable, uncertain, even painful. But it's also the zone where resilience is born. When you feel like giving up, your brain is testing how much you truly want it. And when you decide to keep going anyway, that's when your identity starts to shift. You stop being someone who wants success, and become someone who earns it. Gear Part 3, The Psychology of Small Steps. Voice is encouraging and practical. Here's something incredible. Your brain loves progress, but it doesn't care how big it is. Research from Harvard shows that the single biggest motivator in human behavior is a sense of progress. Even tiny steps forward can light up the same reward centers in your brain as major victories. That means, if you can't run today, walk. If you can't study for 3 hours, do 20 minutes. If you can't change everything, change one small thing. Because small progress tells your mind, I'm moving forward. And the brain that believes it's moving forward never stops growing. Flexed Biceps Part 4, How to Reignite Your Fire. Voice is powerful and instructional. So how do you get that spark back, when you feel like there's nothing left inside you? Psychology gives us 3 powerful steps. Change your focus. When you focus on what's missing, your brain magnifies the gap. When you focus on what's growing, your brain magnifies the progress. Shift your attention from what's gone wrong to what's still in your control. Reconnect with meaning. Psychologist Viktor Frankl, a survivor of the Holocaust, wrote, "Those who have a why to live can bear almost any how." When you remember why you started, the pain starts to make sense. You realize it's shaping you, not breaking you. Forgive yourself. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to continue. Every time you fall and rise again, that's progress your mind remembers. Fire Part 5, The Power of Consistency Over Motivation. Voice is strong and definitive. Motivation comes and goes. But consistency, that's where greatness hides. Psychologically, consistency builds identity. Each time you show up, your brain says, this is who I am now. And once something becomes part of your identity, it no longer requires motivation. You don't have to force yourself anymore. You simply become the kind of person who doesn't quit. That's the ultimate transformation. Sunrise ending. Music swells, hopeful, cinematic tone. So if you're watching this right now, and you feel tired, if you feel like nothing's changing, remember this, your mind is still learning. Your heart is still trying. And as long as you haven't stopped, you're already winning. Every great mind, every success story, every transformation began with a single decision: to keep going. So take a breath, take one step, and remind yourself. You are not behind. You are becoming. If this message resonated with you, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs this